And welcome back to more Kirby Star Allies. Last time we finished up Guest Star Allies, and this time we're taking on the last sub-mode as of now, the Ultimate Choice. So we can play with 4 people, of course. This is kind of like the arena in a lot of ways. One main difference is you can actually choose a Kirby with a power-up and just stick with that Kirby for the entire duration. Or, if you push X, you can actually play the friend variant as well. It still counts for the same score. You have high scores, of course. You actually have to beat the mode to unlock Dream Friends as usual. So we're just gonna go with default Kirby. Let us go with Nesp for variety. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go with Spider, again, because of new ability, and also Paint or Art. So we have 5 difficulties to start with. Sweet Breeze, 4 battles, 3 puzzle pieces. Mild Stroll, 6 battles, 4 puzzle pieces. Zesty Expedition, 7 battles, 5 puzzle pieces. Spicy Adventure, 8 battles, 6 puzzle pieces. And Sizzling Threat, 9 battles, 7 puzzle pieces. So that's what we're gonna do. Power up and polish off with Sizzling Threat. That we shall, hopefully. Hopefully this goes well. 9 battles shouldn't be too bad. So the amount of maximum tomatoes changes depending on your difficulty. We have more soda now because we're on a higher difficulty and fewer tomatoes, or maximum tomatoes. So our first battle is with our good old friend Wispy Woods. If you're surprised by this, I don't know what to tell you. So this is kind of the arena from Superstar, but also taking on some characteristics of later games, like Kirby, Superstar Ultra, I'd say. Though we won't really be seeing the Superstar Ultra until later, to be honest. Basically, one difference that I actually don't like is it's a lot more scripted. It's less randomized, to my knowledge. Like, you tend to fight the bosses in a fixed order, like we're starting with Wispy. So it kind of leads it to feel a little bit shallower in a way. You don't have as much to react to. Like, one thing in Superstar's arena is because everything is randomized, you kind of have to develop strategies on the fly to some extent, and sort of develop a rhythm. Like, I was watching a speedrun discussing how it can actually be a little bit difficult jumping in to the arena because of not being particularly prepared for the first fight, because you don't exactly know what it is. You have to kind of get into the groove with it. So that's something I actually kind of dislike, that the battles are in order in this, to my knowledge. And there goes Vividria. That did not last very long, did it? So next is DDD. And this is the standard DDD fight. Nothing special about it. I guess one thing I should notice, there are 2 more difficulties beyond... I think there are 2 more difficulties beyond what we can actually access at the moment, and we need to clear this to actually get the difficulty. You also need to beat the Guest Star Allies. Obviously, because Galactonite / Morpho Knight show up partway through in the later difficulty, so you need to have that unlocked. Beyond that, though, there will actually be another difficulty added with update 3.0.0, which will add I'm assuming the new hard mode versions from Heroes from Another Dimension. But again, more on that later. We will be doing all of the variants that are required for 100% or completion. So yeah, that actually means 3 runs of this mode, and then another run once the DLC comes out, but more on that later. So you get a time bonus, depending how fast you beat the boss, which is kind of nice. You can't throw friend hearts in this mode. So the way it works is if an ally gets KO'd, what happens is they basically get knocked out for the fight, but they will come back once you complete that fight. If you complete that fight, I guess you can lose, and then you wouldn't complete it. Second mid-boss, we have Kawasaki this time. I'm playing very recklessly, you might notice, and that's not because of any particular reason. I just play this mode very recklessly, or Kirby in general, partly just because Kirby is air-quote easy. So I do tend to rush a lot in Kirby. I know I shouldn't, but I do anyway. I was trying to get them to line up so Chili would become Vidria, but oh well. And Chili didn't even become Bugsy. Wow, we are at the halfway point already for this difficulty. I'm actually gonna grab a heal. I'm playing very badly, so I'm gonna play a little safe. Obviously, my strats are going to get gradually safer as we go along. Also, if you want the true 100%, I've talked about this before, it's kind of Superstar Ultra logic, where technically a true 100% is not just beating it. Like, the game will be like, oh, you beat it, 100%. But to technically do everything, you have to beat the arena with every character on the highest difficulty, I'm assuming. Again, we're not going to be doing that, because it's technically not required for 100%, but it's sort of a soft 100% requirement. Like, if you really want to go the extra mile, again, kind of like Splatoon, how you can go up to 1000% if you do literally everything, but you can get 100% just by beating it once, basically. It's a nice balance, so it lets you kind of choose your difficulty. This is not a good power-up for this particular encounter. Gotta be in the middle of the spires. This should actually go very quickly now. Charge up, and not quite, there we go. Yeah, we can't friend Meta Knight, sadly, so there we have it. So yeah, this is just how this mode is. That's Pon Con. I am burning through healing items. I probably should... Actually, this fight's not gonna be a problem. This fight's gonna be pretty easy. Frankly, it's a pretty straightforward boss, I find. Also, you have our total time in the top left. Time obviously doesn't pass in the rest area. Also, the Fat Kirby painting is actually new. That was added in an update. That wasn't actually in the base game. So, I think I commented that I didn't recognize that. And yeah, I actually couldn't have recognized it because it was added later. So I was actually right. So yeah, this goes pretty quickly with the right combo setup. Obviously with Dream Fence it can go even faster. So for the higher difficulties we will be using Dream Fence liberally. Just having like 4 Dream Fence, you can actually go through this pretty quickly. You can also play as Dream Fence. Though I'm gonna stick to Kirby actually, just with different power combinations. So Kracko is interesting because you'll notice we do need to fight both, or all 3, but both phases of the fight we do need to go through, so not too bad, it's a pretty straightforward fight. Also, Chili can freeze the water, I think. I don't know what it does, actually, but he was trying, but I couldn't get anything to work. Maybe that's only in the story boss. I actually legitimately don't know. So, there you have it. Kracko's down once more. Also, no Kracko Jr., interestingly. So you just go from Kracko to Twin Kracko, kind of a nice variant. Zan Partisan is next. We have 2 more fights and we have plenty of healing still, so might as well use some. 4 minutes, not bad. And there we have it. And obviously you can guess who the final boss is, I'm assuming. Alright, so all we need to do is just kinda win. Also, I tend to do these fights really quickly, which I would kind of like to show off more of the attacks, but I frankly don't want to let a lot of bosses get their attacks off because that makes it harder to defeat them. And our final boss, of course, is Highness. You also get a free heal there, just through the treasure. But again, you get puzzle pieces here, so it's a decent way to get puzzle pieces. I think you actually do need to complete each run before you actually get the puzzle pieces. So for example, if you actually start a run, get a bunch of puzzle pieces, then die, I don't think it counts. I don't think it counts. I might be wrong. But to my knowledge, you have to actually complete the run. Again, Highness is kind of a pushover. At least phase 1. Again, phase 2 I find a little difficult. But phase 1 is no problem, I find. Now he goes insane. And also, have I mentioned how I actually find this final boss, or not final boss, this boss kind of creepy, because he just kind of drains the life out of his loyal servants. And they're apparently very loyal to him in the enemy bios. By the way, every character has a bio on the pause screen, which we'll be showing off just to reiterate in a separate video to not disrupt the flow of the video. But another note is, in Arena, or Ultimate Choice, certain bosses like Highness do have unique descriptions. So, I will be showing all the variants of the descriptions across different modes. So yeah, the Generals and Highness and the Inner Void Termina all have different descriptions in Arena, which is kind of cool, I find. Like, it's a nice detail having a little bit more backstory in the side modes. And yes, I am being way too reckless. I somehow survived though, so I can't complain. Obviously we can't go that crazy in the later difficulties, so enjoy the speed of this run while we can. 619. Not bad. And the puzzle pieces. Oh wait, did I say 3.0.0? It should be 4.0.0, because this is 3.0.0. So yes, we have access to our dream friends now. The Fiery Showdown and Infernal Crisis difficulties are now unlocked in the Ultimate Choice. So, we have 2 more difficulties, so that means we have to do another run if we want 100%. You have a little crown showing you did a run. I think you get a fancier crown on higher difficulties though. But just to show off, we're not actually gonna do the run in this part. But just to show off, we are destroying that Kirby in the process. But for the sake of this LP, we are actually going to be skipping Fiery Showdown because it's just an easier version. And we're going to go straight to Infernal Crisis. So next time, we will be taking on an even harder boss rush. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby Star Allies.